If I get a text message, just like swipe it up, or a notification, just like get rid of it. Don't worry about it. Not on the stream. Don't worry about that. We're up. All right, ready? Test, test. The official school year does not start for another week, but on today, August 23rd of 2024, the Upper Dublin Cardinals will kick it off against their rival Wissahickon. I'm Braxton Gans, and I'm here joined by Noah Gibbs. How are you today, Noah?
I'm just doing fun here, Braxton. I just want to say congratulations on becoming president of this great club.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
So,
We have a great week one matchup going on here.
yeah, obviously,
Two rivals.
I can't think of the last time Upper Dublin played such a great game week one. You know, the last 2 years, it's been Kennett week one. Upper Dublin hasn't played great in each of those matchups, but it's a tune-up game, and they've really picked it up as they go.
Yeah, and usually Upper Dublin versus Swiss is usually a gimme game for another. But last year was a completely different story. It was a back and forth battle, and I expect the same here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Upper Dublin, one of the main reasons they won, maybe the only reason they won, was Shine Roberts. I believe 7 touchdowns and a fumble recovery. It's absurd.
There's another running back to focus on tonight, and that's Ron Shepard.
So the senior second-year varsity player, Matthew Miller, is here to kick it off. Number 7 and number 13. Number 13 is Aiden Westcott are in the backfield for Wissahickon set to return. Miller steps up, kicks it off. Kick lands at the 10-yard line. It's taken by Westcott. Westcott finds a hole and gets past the 30-yard line up to the 34.
I want to see a couple new players out there from our own defense. I see number 6, Kel Tingle will be starting, 30, and 7, number 1, Jacob Pitt safety, and Fitz Morris, who is only second-team center, starting at linebacker.
And Nolan Pounds, number 12, is set to start it off for the Wissahickon Trojans. He is a man to his left, a wide on his far right. 4 men in motion. We're going to see a flag early. Looks like somebody on the Upper Dublin line jumped. Yep, and it was offsides on the Upper Dublin defensive line. So that's going to move Wissahickon up 5 yards to start. Not a great start for the Cardinals. Same formation to start. Pounds, same motion. 5 men on the bottom of your screen. Pounds from the shotgun. Screen pass. And a flag. Number 30 on Upper Dublin. That is, yeah, number 30 on Upper Dublin. Can't find who that is. Shervin. He was there if that play was good. He batted that down. Almost intercepted that, actually. So
Shervin just a sophomore last year. He started to play more towards the end of the year, and he plays tight end and plays linebacker.
And we are going to offset those 2 penalties, so we're back to 1st and 10 at the 34. And some more commotion on the field. The referee getting in the way. Something's going on here. And we're all set to go. Pounds, man to his left. 3 wideouts on the top of your screen, 1 on the bottom. Still something going on in the middle of the field. The referee talking to Wissahickon center. Pounds, he takes the snap. It's a handoff up the middle. Not much there. He stopped. No loss, or no gain, maybe even some loss. We'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, Sir Sampson, sophomore last year as a freshman, he rushed for 900 yards and 32 touchdowns.
So a 2-yard gain for Wissahickon. 2nd and 8 there, just past the 35-yard line as this clock ticks down in the first 30 seconds of this game. Same formation for Wissahickon. Man in motion, that's number 7. Screen pass yet again to number 13, that's Sampson. Sampson, he has room, and he's finally taken down past the 50 at Upper Dublin's 45-yard line.
Number 13, Westcott, I believe.
Yeah, Westcott, Aiden Westcott.
Killed us last year. 13 receptions, 109 yards, definitely got
And if we look back to last year, Wissahickon did get off to a hot start. Really, Upper Dublin was kind of, I believe they were down. It was a slow start for Upper Dublin.
Yeah, we ended up winning by two points a game, but like the upper thing is you can't have that mentality thinking, oh, it's just Wiss. You just gotta be ready for Wiss. They're a completely different team.
Pounds with the snap, about a 1 yard gain. That's Sampson.
There's also definitely hype after that.
Yeah, he's going to be a big part of the team this year, both offensively and defensively. From what we heard in training camp, he was getting a lot of targets from quarterback Kevin Ecken.
Also, when his second favorite target, and I kind of saw things that last year for Stratford, but also versus last year when he played receiver late in the year.
Pounds, he steps back. He looks deep. That ball's too far. He had some separation out there. That's number 2, Xavier Johnson.
On coverage there was double team there by number 12, Eric Berman, and number 10, Dave Morris.
3rd and 9 for Upper Dublin.
For Wiss.
For Wissahickon. Sorry, first game. Everybody has first game rust. We're going to shake that off. Pounds looking over to the Wissahickon sideline for signs. He steps back into the shotgun. He's got Sampson to his right. 2 receivers on the top of the screen. He steps back. Another screen pass. That's high. Number 2 with the catch. That's Johnson again. Barely any gain, so I believe Wissahickon's going to have to resort to punting. Or no. It looks like Pounds is going to stay out on the field. Wissahickon looks like.
I know some high school teams, they like to have the
Yeah.
quarterback out there, but they actually end up just playing the ball with the quarterback.
I don't think that's something that happens with Wissahickon. We didn't see that last year. Oh, whoa.
I am correct.
It's a very good punt, but just, wow, that's something new.
And now we get to see the first look at the offense led by senior quarterback Kevin Ecken. Last year, I would say he was very servable quarterback. He did his job, led us to a 6-4 record, a playoff win, all league honorable mention. So I've heard reports he's just getting better during the offseason.
Yeah, and the biggest part of this Upper Dublin lineup, it's definitely Ronald Shepard, as we mentioned earlier. Shine Roberts, very, very good last year. One of Upper Dublin's main reasons they won games. He is expected to take over that role, Shepard, that is. And if he can't, it might be trouble for Upper Dublin. And you can see him, back to pass. First pass of the year is complete. First down. That is number 33 for Upper Dublin, Shane Greenberg. So already something different than what we expected. We thought there was going to be a lot of running. At least I expected to set the tone first game of the year. Give it to Shepard, but no.
Yeah, no, I expected to get 2 running backs in the backfield, so I expected a run there, but nice run there from Ecken, the short pass to Greenberg. Rabbits was open on that play.
Yeah, so David Morris and Wesley Gill are lined up at the bottom of your screen. 2 receivers next to Ecken. Here's the run to Shepard. He powers through for a 9-yard gain. And there's the Shepard that we saw last year. There was some confusion on if he would be able to play in this game. He had an injury, I believe it was a week or 2 ago, but luckily he was able to come through for Upper Dublin. 2nd and 1 from the 41-yard line for Upper Dublin. Same formation in the backfield. Wesley Gill at the bottom of your screen. Another receiver at the top. Here's another handoff to Shepard. He gets through for the first down. Is there a fumble? No. Saw men diving onto what looked like the ball, but Shepard holds on to it. The chains will move. 1st and 10 past the 45 for Upper Dublin.
We also lost Chris Coleman. Somebody's going to have to fill that gap as well. Who do you think it'll be? Number 1.
Definitely Eric Berman or O'Sullivan.
Berman, 1 second.
We know Berman, he is a member of the broadcasting club. Play option, and Ecken is taken down for about half a yard of a gain. Nothing much there. And just to mention, Noah, you played football last year.
This is where I belong. I belong in the stands in the broadcast booth.
A lot of varsity minutes.
Yeah, brutal injury, and that's why I'm here.
And that injury, you mean you got hurt sitting on the bench?
No, I got hurt running the Gatorade bottle for the starters. I broke my leg jogging out to the field.
Mm-hmm.
But we're here now, and I'm glad to be here.
I think this team could really use you.
No, I think we'll survive.
Atkin, man to his left, man behind him. Receiver on the top and bottom of the screen, then a tight end run to Shepard. Shepard, he breaks through. Close to a first down. We'll see what they give him.
And Christian Holland, one of the captains of this team, reports that he was not going to play football. It was 50-50 for football as a team, like football and just focusing on band. But their team's very happy he's here.
Yeah, very talented band, musician. He plays drums. And Jordan Fields is in, Mask Down Jade, known to Noah Gibbs.
Yeah, a guy that, didn't see much varsity time last year. Was mostly a JV guy, but he's super fast. A lot of agility last year. Finally got in on JV against Mansell, had 4 touchdowns. Very quick, and he'll make his presence known in the backfield this year.
Atkin with the handoff to Fields. Oh, he's through! He's at the 20, he's at the 10. He sees the end zone and he's in. 6-0, Upper Dublin. Wow. I was not expecting that.
What a start for the Cardinals.
I thought he was down.
Jordan, he's a starter.
Jordan Fields. What a start. Not much varsity time last year, but junior year this year. Miller, Potter Rudel, another member of the broadcasting club. He's the snapper for this team. Miller, first kick is good. So 7-0, very quick for Upper Dublin.
I think West fans are shocked right now. West is a great way to start the game. Got a stop on West's drive and scored in a pretty quick amount of time.
And just to mention, this is a week 1 matchup, so it's kind of a weird dilemma. Upper Dublin usually plays Wissahickon right before homecoming or right around that time. It's always chilly out. And the first game of the year, you always see a lot of cramps. It's always, I believe last year it was, at night it was in the upper 80s against Kennett, down at Kennett Square. Yeah, it's very cool, so we might not see as many cramps.
And I think whoever wins this game, I think it'll set the tone for the season. If West loses this game, they'll be like, oh my god, we lost Upper Dublin again. Last time they defeated Upper Dublin was September 21st, 2012, when we were in kindergarten. And if Upper Dublin loses this game, they'll be like, wow, we just lost to West for the first time, so it's whoever hungry, whoever wants it more.
Too bad I can't say that it was a year earlier, so my entire Upper Dublin schooling career was an Upper Dublin win. I could say that was all because of me, but no. Miller, long kickoff. That's fielded right before the end zone. He steps back into the end zone. Ref gives him the okay, and he takes the knee. Wissahickon starts their second attempt from the 25.
Yeah, Miller's got a huge leg, very powerful leg, played soccer, but now he's just solely focusing on football, plays lax as well.
Freshman and sophomore year, he played soccer, actually broke my wrist freshman year taking a penalty kick.
Yes, he's new to the game of football.
Don't have to do much to become a kicker, just have a good leg. So we'll see what Pounds can do in his second go at it. 2 receivers stacked at the bottom of the screen, one at the top. Fakes the handoff. Pass. He has room. He has a first down and more. He's taken down at the 45-yard line. Good start for Wissahickon on this drive.
Yeah, definitely a solid response.
David Morris takes him out of bounds this time. That's another big name to hear this year.
He is a key returning starter to the baseball as well. He's quarterback last year, and he's starting quarterback as well this year.
Pounds, he's ready to go at it again. He has a man to his left, 2 men on the bottom of the screen, 2 men on the top. Man in motion, that's number 7. Here's the handoff outside. He's taken down for a loss. Wow. That handoff was to number 7. He is not on the Max Preps roster. Good job by Wissahickon for doing that. Pounds, he has 3 men on the top, 1 man on the bottom. He has a running back behind him who is also not listed on the roster. Pounds steps back from the shotgun. He looks, he finds somebody still short of a first down. That's number 13, Aiden Westcott, another name that we heard earlier. Big force for Wissahickon this year. 6'2", 180. He's a senior, plays wide receiver, and he's also a linebacker. Oh, God. Pounds. Man in motion. That's number 7. Here's the handoff. No, he fakes it. 13. One-handed grab. He's taken down after the first down. Westcott yet again. Well, it's on yours, but not mine. This is last year. So Shepard is number 7. That's one mystery we've solved already. Pounds tight formation here. Very similar play to what we saw the first 2 of the game. Another man in motion, that's Shepard. He finds a hole. He gets through for an extra 4 yards.
Nice little cut there. Rabbits missed the tackle. And I'm a little surprised now that a kid on West I haven't seen into the game yet. Brooks, number 4. I don't believe.
No.
Have you seen him?
I have not. Known to a lot of Upper Dublin players.
Yeah.
D1 Melly on Instagram.
Yes, he used to go to Upper Dublin, and he started last year. I don't know why. Maybe stuff's different now.
Maybe number change. We'll see. Now he's listed on Max Preps as number 4. Pounds from the shotgun, man behind him. That's on Wissahickon that time. False start. Looks like Westcott caused it. Maybe number 76. That's gonna send Wissahickon back 5. And this is something we usually see in the first game of the season. A lot of penalties, a lot of false starts, a lot of offsides. Just kind of shaking the rest off. You know, you can play some scrimmages, but the scrimmages don't shake all the rest off.
Yeah, I actually read Upper Dublin's Springfield scrimmage. Upper Dublin struggled a lot, but tonight it's completely different so far right now. I'm glad to see that.
That run taken, met at the line of scrimmage, loss of 1 actually. And as you said, Springfield, not bad last year. I believe they beat this Wissahickon team by 1 in overtime. Second and 3rd and 12. 3 minutes left in this first quarter of play. Pounds from the shotgun, man to his right. 2 men on the bottom end half of your screen. Man in motion, number 14, Pounds. Steps back, blitz. He gets through. Pounds finds room. Shovel pass. He's through and taken out after a nice little game. That is Quentin Key West. Nice way to make it out of there, you know. He was surrounded by about 3 Upper Dublin linemen. He was able to escape, just get the ball out of there. Pounds. He takes the snap, steps back again. That's a high pass. Touchdown, Wissahickon Westcott. Wasn't long before we saw that. Westcott is a very good player. So, Wissahickon nearly ties it up.
Westcott beat Tyndall on that play.
What is this? Wow. Okay, so we're going to see one of these. They're going for 2? No. So it looks like number 26 comes out to kick. Very, very weird start to that play. Ryan Kim, he plays. That was Ryan Kim. He plays baseball. He's a pitcher for Wissahickon. I believe. Did you get a hit off of him?
I
No.
He made the first step out of the year. When we played him, he started one game, but he didn't pitch. He was a DH, I believe.
Yeah, he's a good athlete. So this game is all tied up. Just under 3 minutes left in this quarter. Wissahickon all set to kick it off.
I expect a bit of a swing.
Yeah, he didn't seem to have that strong of a foot from what we saw. Oh, is Ramel Brooks in? Ramel Brooks is in the game. That's what we're looking for. There he is. Second man from the bottom of your screen. Not that strong of a foot from what we saw in the kickoff and the flag.
Offside with kickoff.
That's just flag.
That really can't happen.
It's like you can let up penalties, but just to do that on the first
On the
your
kickoff,
first that's their first kickoff, I believe.
Yes.
To do that on their first kickoff is just kind of difficult. And that wasn't a far kick at all. It was maybe a 30-yard kick, 40-yard kick. You can expect this one to land about the 35, 40-yard line. So Upper Dublin is going to start with good field position as long as they can hold on to it. Him on the kick again. That one, more of a line drive, out of bounds. Really not a great start for Wissahickon. Upper Dublin's going to start with great field position here. Yeah, so right where I said earlier, but not for the same reason. So Ekkin getting ready for his second shot at his senior year. So it's at the 40-yard line, as you said originally. And let's just take a look at this Upper Dublin schedule this year. Next week, we have CB West, the first home game of the year. That game is on a Thursday night.
Yeah, last year was not a fun sight to see for an Upper Dublin fan against CB West. But it was a home game, so hopefully that changes things. I hear they graduated a lot of seniors, so those things are good. And then we go to CB South.
And what is this? A penalty on Upper Dublin? Looks like a false start. Nope. Yes, false start. Yeah, and CB West, definitely, they did lose a lot of players, but they are a much bigger school.
Yeah, they always just get new guys in.
I believe, was Gans Cooper a senior?
Not too sure.
Shepard, he finds a hole, he gets through. 7-yard gain for Ron Shepard. And just to note, tune in about an hour early, 6 o'clock on Thursday night, the first ever high school football game day, live from Upper Dublin High School.
That's very exciting for that.
Big changes to the club this year.
Yeah, as you're the president, we got a new president.
I'm going to give a shout out to CJ Ambrose, Jake Levine, Zach Coleman, my guy Brian Courtney.
So you're only going to be the president for 1 year, very short term, but hopefully an effective one.
That's the legacy. Shepard again. Ooh, he's hit hard. Did he get the first down? It's close to it. Yep, they give it to him. The chains will move. First and 10.
And both running backs doing great so far. Shepard averaging about 17.
So at the 49-yard line, Upper Dublin takes over. A minute 30 left in this first quarter. Apologies if there's any sound. We're right next to the Wissahickon band. Not that big, but they are loud. Oh, there it is. Offsides. I don't know what was going on there. Trying to maybe show a blitz. Went up too far. So a wide array of penalties for Wissahickon. That means nothing, though. I mean, I remember 2 years ago, Upper Dublin had like 4 false starts in the same drive. And that was with Colin O'Sullivan. He's at Rutgers now. So Shepard holding on to the ball. He gets through. About a 10-yard gain. The chains will move yet again. Effective drive from Upper Dublin so far.
Pass here. I don't think we're that surprised. The game that definitely run. It's effective, so it's effective.
And that's definitely, if I could say something before the game, I would say Wissahickon needs to watch out for the run game. If I were them, I'd be running maybe a 5-2 coverage, possibly running lots of blitzes, anything to stop the run game. Because we saw Upper Dublin, they can pass, but they're not going to do it as much.
Yeah, last year Kevin about 9 times. Last year against West for 50 yards. But one of his completions was a huge 21.
Oh, well, as we speak, does he get it? Yes.
Oh, beautiful finder by the senior Kevin
Greenberg, yeah.
Greenberg's second reception.
He is about 30 yards on the day so far. Junior didn't have much of a role as a sophomore last year, did he?
Greenberg? No, I mean I believe he started 1 or 2 games in linebacker this year, but was mostly a JV guy, varsity special teams.
And I believe you can see Coach Stover over there. Very long tenure as a coach. He's done a great job. Overall winning record. Few state playoff appearances. I believe.
Championships 2015, 2018, 2022. I believe he got inducted to
PA football, yeah.
Definitely well deserved.
And as this first quarter comes to an end, we are going to go on break.
Closer to that thing.
And we're back to start the second quarter. Great field position for Upper Dublin. Etkin lined up at the 20-yard line from the shotgun. He hands it off as that Fields yet again. Fields powers through, has a nice little run there. It said Ethan Clack, but that was not who it was. That was Ronald Shepard on the carry.
That was Jordan Fields.
Or Jordan Fields. It said his name was Ethan. Second and 2 to go in the second quarter. Very close to the goal line.
Expecting to see another run here. Don't be surprised we got 6 linemen here with the tight end.
He's taken down. Looks like just short of the first down. Or do they give it to him? It looks very close. We'll see in just a second. Just shy.
First down, they said that. They gave it to him.
They gave it to him, huh? Well, these PA announcers are already off to a rough start as well. Etkin Fields lined up behind him yet again. You can see O'Sullivan at the bottom of your screen, another receiver at the top. Another run. Evades him to the side, just short of the end zone. Looks like he stopped at or past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean, that was going to be a gain of nothing, but Fields used his quickness there and got a few yards at least out of that.
I remember watching. I heard relatively nothing about Fields last year, and then it was some blowout game, or maybe this was my sophomore year, 2 years ago. He got in. He had a few really nice carries.
Yeah. I saw Jamie how I brought up how he played versus Ben Salem and had 4 touchdowns.
Didn't you have an interception that game?
I did.
Yes.
And the only highlight of my football career is that.
Best JV high school football player in Upper Dublin history. Look for another run here, and it is. That's Ron Shepard this time. No gain at all. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Third and looks like they're going to be set up at the fourth or fifth yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice stop there by 14 in West.
Wissahickon fans making minimal noise. Upper Dublin not making much either, but we can't really hear them as we're across the way.
Across the field from the section.
He's taken down before he can reach the engine. That's Ravitz.
Oh yeah, no, but that's stop by Shepard.
Yeah, that's Ravitz with the.
They're gonna bring out the field goal unit. Just put points up on the board.
And let's just remember last time we were at this field, Imhotep.
Oh yeah, Emotep. That was definitely a really interesting game. I think a lot of people expected us to get blown out that game, but you know, we only lost by a touchdown.
And the field,
Emotep did struggle with that game. I remember that.
he almost got us arrested, throwing water bottles at cops. Miller field goes up. It's good. Upper Dublin takes the lead 10-7. Couldn't make much of a great situation there.
Definitely a nice job right there. They drove down the field, nice run game. It's up on the board. If you're Stover, you're happy about that drive.
You know, I'm not sure how much I like this. It's a cool idea to have rivals play the first week of the season.
Yeah.
I feel like it builds up more anticipation if you have it in the middle of the year. It's the fall. It's just a better aesthetic.
Especially if you're like in playoff contention or possibly not making the playoffs and you want to play your rival right towards that time of year. It's definitely, you know.
Also allows for more people. A lot of people live on the beach in the summer, go on vacations. Late August is a great time for vacationing, so it's definitely difficult to get a lot of people to come out to games. I mean, definitely a lot of people here, more than we've seen at the Kennet games in the past. Neil in the end zone. Actually, if you can hear me. What? So set up at the 20-yard line. Their third opportunity, just under 9 minutes left in this first half. Pounds, 2 men to his left, 2 receivers on the bottom of the screen. Extra tight ends to block. There's the pitch. It's taken by number 6.
And that'll be a late hit on Mikhail Tyndall there.
Shepard really getting into their space out of there.
I mean, it wasn't that much of a hit, but like if you even like touch someone out of bounds, they're gonna call it. It happens in the NFL. It happens here.
Like targeting in college.
Yeah.
It's like you might barely get him, but just because you hit him there.
It's definitely.
going to be lined at the 49-yard line for success.
Yeah, I don't actually know who the better shepherd is right now. Both are doing pretty well. I mean, that was the same players before. It was like the first time. Yeah. Pretty solid the second time with about a 6-yard gain. Three numbers off, too.
From the shepherd, he's taken down after no gains. That's a great job by O'Sullivan.
Yeah, O'Sullivan definitely has the highest IQ on this team, no doubt. I mean, he's pretty much over his family has a carry back on O'Sullivan, except others have
O'Sullivan on the tackle.
Colin, one of the best players.
Player of the year, do a touchdown pass for Maryland.
Gains 9 on the play. Second down and 1.
Right now, this might not be good for this half of the season. Westcott and it's like he's just saying that he's getting wrapped up. Maybe ask him for one of those.
Stanford on the carry, first down, Trojans.
Expect him to be back in.
Sorry, guys.
The first and goal from the 5.
Goal from the 5-yard line. Somebody's down. Right up inside.
I believe that is Deuce.
Official timeout.
And here comes Kasim Miller-Davis. Something definitely a fan favorite. Number 56, Kasim Miller-Davis.
Abu is in the game.
You know, a guy who got a little bit in the game last year. He definitely got a lieutenant playing blowout games. You know, big body. He's a solid defensive line.
By Josh Boyd, why don't you tell us a little about Kasim?
Kasim is definitely a player with all heart. He goes out there and gives it all every single play. He's a great player. Puts in the work over the off season, and he's going to go out there and do something in the field.
Taken down.
That's Phil Roll there. Definitely a scary guy. You know, he plays rugby, he plays wrestling, and he plays football.
I personally he's called
Murray on the carry, Moses 1 on the play.
He definitely is an interesting player. He is a leader in football field, no doubt. And you see number 16, Colin Apple, and safety, Jacob out Apple, tall guy. We saw that
Second goal from the 8.
was starting safety on JV last year alongside me. They're alongside each other for JV and West Hill as well. There's Eric Norman. Our good buddy Eric Norman.
Murray on the catch.
6.
Bring up a third and goal from the 6.
I guess now it's just a good time to talk about Eric Berman. He's a very solid tackle there. Started playing football sophomore year. Was always like a little. He was little, but he's gained a lot of weight. A lot of muscle. Yes. Man, he's a solid player. Started last year. Solid tackle.
Third goal for the Trojans.
And in motion, number 14, Pound. Design rollout, steps out to his left. He's looking. High pass. Too high.
Now the pass
Double
is complete.
survives, and we'll see what Wissahickon plans on doing. We did see some bunker moves earlier.
Remains a fourth down.
They don't really have like good legs, so I seem like they go for it. And Mel Brooks is just you got it earlier. It looks like they're gonna kick the field goal here. Sees their long snap.
So here comes Park, number 62, running up to the field very late. He didn't have that strong of a leg earlier. It should be a gimme kick. Let's see what happens. Oh! Is that blocked?
Oh, good.
The kick is no good.
I believe that was blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. That was a sudden one being told. Got a hand on it. I mean, he doesn't seem to have that foot, so just that would have probably gone regardless.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you see it was tipped?
Yeah, it was. Somebody got a hand on it.
That's great job. Special teams. You know, really got to say they can really just
So while we have time, let's just highlight the rest of the schedule. Obviously, Wissahickon. So Upper Dublin with a fresh set of downs. It's this 2nd and 10 on the scoreboard for some reason. Etkin takes the snap. That's Shepard. Close to no gain on that.
Ekin has only thrown twice, but it is for 2 completions. You got 4 receivers here.
Still, I'm going to assume it's a run still. No, maybe not. No, it's steps back. Number 17, that's Westgill. He's taken down after a very, very short game.
Westgill last year only had 1 shit on Westgill
Atkin, man to his left. That's Westgill, it looks like. No, that's number 33. Play action. Pass to Westgill. He's taken down easily after about a 5-yard gain. And once again, the Wissahickon control room not at their best. It says 4th and 5 on the scoreboard.
or having some audio issues as well.
That'll be fixed sooner rather than later. Always got to get the quirks out. Oh, punt. It is 4th down. Miller, no. Oh, no, he rolls out. Punt. That's a high punt. Lots of hang time. Not that far. Bounces back out of bounds. Right at the 50-yard line. Hey, let's just remember who holds the Upper Dublin punting record. Yeah. down by 3 following that blocked punt just a few minutes ago. Clock under 3 minutes at 2 minutes 30 seconds. Man in motion, that's Shepard. There's the handoff to him. He finds a hole, gets through for about 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, Shepard, the RB1 tonight for sure. We expected to see Quancy or Sampson as the RB1 tonight. Looks like so far it's been Shepard in the first half. Shepard for both teams.
And so far it's just been a battle of the running backs. We've seen a few passes here and there, but just pounding it to Shepard, pounding it to Westcott. I mean, there's been passes to Westcott, but them also pounding it to Ron Shepard. Towns takes it himself and gets the first down. The change will move past the 40-yard line. Now we have seen teams have some trouble in the red zone today. The only touchdown we've seen from Upper Dublin has been outside, and I believe same for Wissahickon. Yeah. Jumping pass to number 2. Number 2 is Xavier Johnson. That's about his 3rd target of the day. Will the chains move? I believe not. Just close. Pounds. Yet another run. He gets the first down on that pretty easily. To the 25-yard line. The chains will move yet again. Now it's just a clock game. We'll see if they can reach the end zone in under 1 minute. Now they are close, but we've seen kind of a stalemate in the last few drives where they get close to the end zone and it's just a little bit of a gain, a little bit of a loss, and then they have to resort to kicking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're going to be able to resort to kicking after the last field goal they attempted. But yeah, they're probably going to have to find the end zone here.
No,
Probably a pass to Westcott. I'm expecting just a simple go route that worked last time.
now if I had to guess, I'd guess Ryan Kim's range is within 35 yards. I wouldn't give him much.
Because I don't want to go up to mountains with them for a day. She doesn't know that. When I tell her, she don't even know.
And the ball comes loose on the play. It's marked as incomplete.
Intended for Xavier Johnson. A second attempt.
So, second and 10, just under a minute left in this half. And as we said before, it's a waiting game. Very unsure what the situation is with Ryan King. I said his range might be about 35 yards. This is right outside of that. Pounds, man in motion, that's number 14, steps back. He looks deep.
I said Westcott. Yeah. I predicted that they would find Westcott, and I was correct. That's the second touchdown given up by Tyndall. Not a great look so far. Looks like we're going to have the lead going into halftime.
With the kick, that was good. I don't know who it is, but the ball has some weird sort of spin.
Yeah.
When he kicks the ball, it's like uncomfortable.
Yeah, I remember last year, their kicking situation was a little iffy. last year. Yeah, but he did make the extra point this time, so gotta give him credit.
Credit, he would have made the field goal before if it wasn't blocked by him. Good job by them.
Yeah.
So the kickoff, I'm really looking to see a punt by Wissahickon here. We're also joined by Ben Wilkins. Me and Ben play baseball with Nolan Carter, the punter for Wissahickon. Excited to see what he can do prior to the move.
Good. How are you, Braxton?
I'm good myself. What do you think of the game so far?
Well, I think that obviously defense needs to tighten up a little bit. Overall, it hasn't been that bad, but offense as well, only scoring 10 points, needs to improve.
And look for this to be fielded relatively short, and it is at about 15. Hole there, but he holds something. He has a room, and he's taking down this flag. It's most likely going to be an illegal block in the back on Upper Dublin. So this, my guess is that this play goes back.
I think Upper Dublin does definitely have enough time for a field goal. Miller has a big leg. I've seen him hit from 55 in practice course, so he can definitely, in a game it's obviously different, but he could make one from about 45 yards out. No wins at all.
You've seen some good kicks from him. About the best kick I've ever seen him do. Was it 2 years ago or last year? But Souderton was 2 years ago. About a 55-yard kick.
Yeah, the guy was nailing, I remember last year, the guy was like nailing 60-yard kicks. Yeah, nailing 60-yard kicks, and he was kind of looking back and was trying to show off. I was like, all right, buddy. But, I mean, making a 60-yard kick is impressive. But it was warm-up, so let's make that clear. Yes.
So that illegal block in the back is going to send Upper Dublin back a long way, about 50 yards.
Stover has to be furious right now. I mean, that just takes possible points off the board.
So obviously, Eck not much of a passing quarterback, no long passing quarterback. So we'll see what they can make of this. They have about, I believe, 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, it's going to be a pass here. You have Trips right. Greenberg in the back is going to be blocking for him. Maybe not.
No, he runs it. The 5-yard gain. The clock runs. Looks like no timeout's going to be taken. Everyone's just going to run themselves out of this one.
Yeah, and Stover does do that. It kind of lets the clock run out. I've seen this happen before. And they're taking it to halftime. I mean, both teams haven't really played that bad, to be honest. Has there been a turnover? I don't believe so. Both teams have done a great job running the ball, and Wiss definitely has the momentum right now. And Upper Dublin's got to be nervous, being down at halftime. Haven't lost since 2012. We'll be back for the second half.
Upper Dublin in a bit of a predicament as they go into the half down by 4. We'll be back soon.
Not playing soccer.
Where?
Don't tell me. I'm joking. I'm not playing a ball.
All right, and we're back here with 2 minutes left in halftime. A little halftime analysis. Jordan alongside Ben Wilkins doing the camera now. Do a little bit of commentating. Ben, thoughts on the first half of this rival matchup?
Well, like I said before, Upper Dublin necessarily hasn't played awful. They need to clean a few things up. They've gotten burned on a few routes on defense, and 2 of them were very costly in the end zone. And offensively, you know, we've seen they've been running the ball like last year. They're running the ball a lot. I'd like to see a few more pass plays in here. Maybe go deep one or two times here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, Ben. None of the teams are playing bad. Nothing's really sloppy. We haven't seen a turnover. And usually, first game of the year, you expect a little bit of sloppiness. But, you know, Ekin's only thrown the ball twice, but they're both for completions. Shepard has been the #1 carrier this game, but Fields has the touchdown. We have a field goal, and obviously, you know, a little bit of couple let-ups from Mikhail Tyndall on defense for 2 Westcott touchdowns.
Yeah, but hopefully he can bounce back and have a solid second half here. And
yeah, I hope that too. This is definitely the first time in a while we have seen a Wist lead at halftime.
Well, hopefully on the first possession, Upper Dublin gets the ball first, I believe.
Yes, we do.
I hope we feel like we should. If we want to kill their momentum, we got to score something on the first possession of the game back from half.
Yes, we definitely need to score first, because if we don't score, they get the ball back, they score, they're up 2
even
possessions.
Even a field goal,
Yes.
I feel like would be fine.
Yes, we definitely need a field goal. We have a good kicker for that.
How far can Matthew punt, did you say?
Yeah, Matthew, I believe his longest punt last year was, I believe, like 60 yards about, but he can punt it 60 yards.
It's like 62, and that's the
Yeah.
school record. So,
Yeah, true. But yeah, Matthew does have a huge leg, though. Doesn't have much of a spiral on his
It's
kicks.
different in a game. If he's under pressure, he has less to do. And we're just about ready for the kickoff. We see our favorite D1 Melly out on the field, number 4. We're going to see Ryan Kim kick off again. We haven't seen many good kicks from him. He has some sort of a weird spin when he kicks it, but he's made a field goal and an extra point, so.
Yeah, and I mean, I hope he kicks it right to Fields, because despite the block in the back, that was an amazing return. Just has that quickness
he's had a really
and
good
speed.
game today.
He's one of the main reasons that we're still on this.
Oh yeah. From here, you just have so
Well, we are all set. Kim is ready to kick it off. He steps up. This kick short. There's still some really weird spirals on it. That one fielded. Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. He has room. He's taking down. Jordan Fields again? That is Fields. The same exact.
What a day for Jordan Fields.
That is almost the same exact play as before, but no legal block in the back.
Yeah, thank God for no block there. I did not expect Fields to make his presence this strong. I didn't think anyone did.
I will say at the end of the first half into the second quarter, that penalty at the end was a holding or blocking the back, whatever it was. It was a killer.
Yeah.
Could have gotten a field goal at the end.
You know, it's like how AJ Brown said, we got 3 Batmen, we got Kevin Etkin, we got Jordan Fields, we got Ron Shepard. Big 3. And there's the handoff to Shepard. He powers through for a short gain. Now what I've noticed in this game, Shepard, he likes to go at it more head on. He just likes to power through the contact. Yeah. Meanwhile, Fields is a bit more shifty. He likes to try and juke his way out of things, likes to find the block. Not as much contact.
Well, I mean, both running backs, though, today have had a very solid game so far.
Yeah, I believe, what has it been, 3 pass attempts? 2 pass attempts?
2 pass attempts.
Yeah.
Greenberg.
Both completions, though. Both completions. I mean, obviously, Shepard has that body, like that compact body, just that big body to go through defenders, and Fields has that body of a more quickness, shifty type guy.
I will say, even when they bring him, it looks like Wiss is having a little bit of trouble bringing Shepard down.
Yeah, no, Shepard's averaging like at least 6-7 yards a carry here.
Yeah, it's just, you can tell, at least from my eyes, he looks a lot bigger than last year. A lot more muscular, more sturdy legs. That's really going to help him out.
Definitely a lot of time spent in the weight room. Yes. Just like the baseball team does, right? We just crush balls all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
So many home runs throughout the year.
So many home runs for Upper Dublin.
Etkin from the shotgun. Shepard to his right. He steps back. This is his third pass attempt. That one's complete. And that's good for a first down. That is to number 10, David Morris.
Yeah, I mean, Morris, primarily a defensive player last year, playing a little bit of receiver. I heard in the offseason that he was Ekin's number 2 target in practice and the scrimmage and stuff like that. That's his first reception of the game. Fellow baseball player, right?
That's right. That's right. Starting catcher this year.
A lot of baseball, football players. You see that a lot in high school, I feel like. Baseball, football combination.
Not as many with football. I mean, it's just pretty evenly split.
Yeah. It's hard to play 2 contact sports in a wildcat formation.
Yeah, that's where you see Shepard take the snap. He's going to run it. Flag. We saw that a lot last year with Colbrenner, actually. Colbrenner would take the snap and just go with it.
Yeah, you also saw that with Roberts, and, I don't think we ever threw it with Colbrenner as a wildcat, but he was definitely capable.
We would always just take it, wait a second, maybe fake the throw. I remember this one play, he faked the
false start on Upper Dublin. False start.
Yeah, so Upper Dublin sent back 5 yards. Still in pretty good field position. I mean, as much as our run game is going well, I'd really like to see us pass more. Our 3 passes have been good, and I know that's not much, but why don't you keep going at something you're down? You got to take the risk.
Well, I mean, we also just completed a pass to David Morris for 10 yards?
Yeah,
15.
Yeah.
Do it again. See if it works.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a pass here. Ekin finds Morris again, but big hit there, and that Morris. Incompletion. Huge hit there, multiple Wiss defenders. Sampson there with the huge hit on Morris, and Fields is coming into the game. Morris looks a little shaken up after that play.
Yeah, Upper Dublin's gotta get some yards here. 2nd and 15.
Just one small thing I noticed with the run game, if you take a look, Wissahickon, their linemen, they look bigger, more weight. The Upper Dublins, they look more built up. And there's the pitch to Fields. Fields, he has room. He gets hit really hard. But it looks like he impacted the linebacker more than he got hit himself.
Yeah, picked up a couple more yards after that hit. And I feel like for Upper Dublin, I feel like we're always usually smaller than the teams we play. I feel like for baseball as well, football, we're always usually the smaller team, but that doesn't really matter that much because we're pretty successful in winning.
I mean, Upper Dublin is very quick. You have Robert, or you have Roberts last year, who was maybe one of the fastest players we've seen in Upper Dublin history. Yeah. But you also have Shepard this year, and obviously what we've seen from Fields, he looks really fast. Berman at wide receiver, I haven't seen anything from him yet, but he's a speedy guy.
Yeah.
2 men on the bottom of the screen. False start from Upper Dublin. Yeah, sends them back. 3rd and 13.
It looks like Stover was complaining, was wanting a timeout here. Looks like they're a little bit upset about that. Stover hands on his head.
So if this holds, it goes from 3rd and manageable to 3rd and long. No flag, timeout. So Upper Dublin is saved by the bell.
Nice little reference to that TV show, Saved by the Bell. You ever heard of that?
I've heard of it, never watched it.
Huh? What show? There's a TV show called
Noah's a bit of a TV fanatic, fan of the Goldbergs.
Yes.
It's a movie.
Saved by the Bell? It's a TV series.
Save It Private Ryan?
No, Saved by
So
the Bell.
just to go over this game so far. Just to go over this game so far, we've seen a lot of running on Upper Dublin's offense. We have seen 3 pass attempts, 2 in the direction of Shane Greenberg, and 1 in the direction of David Morris.
2? Oh, no, yeah, not 1. Yes, you're right. 1. The other one he got blown up on.
3rd and 8. We've seen Upper Dublin struggle in the red zone today.
Yeah, but we got a reliable kicker. Yeah, he didn't kick that many last year. Only kicked about 5, 6. Looks like we're going to see a pass here. This 3rd and 8.
And design rollout for Ekin. He rolls out on the bottom of your screen. Pass completed. I don't think it has the first down. No, it does.
That was definitely a solid ball thrown by Ekin to O'Sullivan, who I was hearing was his #1 target in the offseason.
And you can see why he's been getting some space.
Yeah. You know, O'Sullivan kind of has a stocky build, but he's sneakily fast.
Yeah, he plays for. Doesn't he play for one of those overtime?
7-on-7.
7 teams.
O'Sullivan, yeah. Ekin does as well.
Ekin. Man on the top and bottom of the screen, then to his left man behind him. Here's the run to Shepard. Shepard powers through. He gets through after contact, but he is pummeled by a swarm of Wissahickon players. Seconds, and it looks like
he broke the first tackle there to at least get a couple of yards.
Yes, I want to die.
so. As the clock ticks down under 8:10, we're going to see a 2nd and 6 from Upper Dublin. That pass complete. Yes, touchdown Upper Dublin. That one is to O'Sullivan.
Yeah, and I mean, both of O'Sullivan's touchdowns last year were both slant routes in the Strathaven game, and that connection looking strong so far. That's Ekin's first of the year.
He regained the lead. And what is that? Is that more touchdowns than he had in last year's Wissahickon game?
I believe so, yes.
All running touchdowns.
And Ekin, I would definitely say he's definitely throwing a better ball this year than he was last year.
Another very low snap. He gets it off. It's good. So Upper Dublin goes up by a field goal as Wissahickon gets the ball for the first time this half. 4 minutes in.
That was definitely a much-needed touchdown there. As the second quarter was winding down, all the Wiss players were getting hype, and you didn't really see Upper Dublin getting hype, but that was definitely a little bit of a momentum shift there. Nice slant route by O'Sullivan. Ekin, beautiful ball for 6. I mean, Wilkins, you surprised to see a pass there on 2nd and 6 with 2
Very
backs?
surprised. I thought there was definitely going to be a run there to Shepard or Fields, but proved me wrong there.
We definitely see more confidence in Ekin from Coach Stover this year.
Well, maybe what that pass does now is maybe they'll start throwing the ball more now, because the pass has worked now.
I only know like 2.
Now, what I'd really like to see if it works out, a little screen pass to a Shepard or to...
Yeah. You see a decent amount of screen passes from Wiss, but you haven't really seen them from...
We saw one in the beginning that was to Greenberg.
Yeah.
Not much of a screen pass.
Yeah, it was
maybe a hitch route.
Yeah.
Kickoff. That one is deep. It's fielded into the end zone. He takes it out. He does not find a hole, and he's taken down right where he would be, just at the 25-yard line.
That's the freshman. That's a freshman. Josh, what's 88's name?
Brings it out on the 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
Solid tackle there by Sonny.
88 listed as Wesley Gill. Towns looks to make an impact on this first drive in the second half. Man to his left, man in motion. That's Shepard. Behind, he goes back. There's the run. He's stripped after about 3 yards. That's Sampson.
And we see a little change at safety here. A freshman in at safety. That's number 15, Ty Greenberg. We saw Jacob Reeve starting out, number 1, the junior. And then we saw a bit of Athor Holt, and now we see the freshman Ty Greenberg, his older brother Shane Greenberg. Ty also plays a bit of quarterback.
And not that big of a guy. He's muscular, but he's definitely not the tallest guy out there. There's a screen pass, one of the ones we were just talking about. Complete to number 2. 2 for Wissahickon. That is Xavier Johnson. He's had a few plays tonight. All of them have been pretty impactful. So 3rd and short here.
You see Kim in the backfield. Hasn't really seen him in the backfield. It's probably going to be a pass. You got trips right here. Oh, I'm wrong again.
He's taken down. Nothing there. That makes me wonder.
That's a beautiful stop there, and that's going to be
It's a loss of 2, I think.
That's going to make me rethink things. I always thought maybe Kim was just a puncher.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that for his first position as a running back, they needed a kicker.
Yeah.
He had to step up.
Yeah, that was Junior Deuce Selby with a nice stop there to make it a
Huge stop for Upper Dublin.
Yeah, that's going to be a punt. You see Brooks here, who's a long snapper.
Small guy for a long snapper.
And you see Nolan Carter. You guys are good friends with Nolan Carter.
Best pitcher in Fort Washington General's history.
Yes, a lot of strikes.
And we'll get to see first Berman. He hasn't touched the ball. Oh, no.
It's a very high punt.
Oh, and that gets a beautiful roll.
You know, I'll applaud him. Good job, Nolan.
Yeah.
Good job.
That had a B-port type roll on his 64-yard punt. Not going to be great field position as Upper Dublin will take it at about 15-yard line. Now let's see if Upper Dublin can go back to back. Maybe I see a little bit more passing here in this drive, right?
I do. I think I don't. This would totally shock me. I think that a good play would be to pass it on first down right here to shock Wissahickon, but I don't know if they're going to do that.
And you have Gavin Lappa out here, number 2. First look at Lappa out here, the junior, and there's going to be a little bit of a substitution confusion, and it's a timeout for Wiss.
You know, that punt reminded me a lot of Brian Portney's punt.
Said that.
I can't say it enough. It had the roll.
Yeah.
And we are going to take this time out with you. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Upper Dublin, horrible field position after that long bouncing punt from Nolan Carter.
You know, Gavin Lapp out for the first time, number 2 on the bottom of your screen.
Whoa!
Oh! Grace Free spins off of the tackle, and he has a first down and more. That sets them up. Way better field position than what they had originally.
Yeah, Shepard's just doing a great job this game on finding the holes, finding the gaps.
Now, I say...
Very good run there by Shepard. I would be expecting another run here for Upper Dublin for sure.
You know, I'd say here, sequence of events, I'd give it to Shepard. If you get at least 5 yards, keep going. But if not, I'd like to see a screen pass from Upper Dublin. Maybe to a Shepard or to Fields. I mean, we have big linemen, we have big tight ends, we can block.
Maybe a bit of a bubble screen pass here. We see that a little bit. Saw that a little bit last year.
He's got room. Oh.
He's being grabbed from the back. Somebody got a hold of his jersey and no holding call there.
Not an ideal way of stopping a defender grabbing the back of his jersey, but it did work there.
I mean, it worked for about, didn't work for about 4 yards. Eventually, he got him down.
Back-to-back first downs for Upper Dublin. 2 plays, 2 first downs. Drive's looking good so far for Upper Dublin.
Yeah, so UD up by 3, chance to go up by more here.
Gotta take. Gotta get some points here. You can't. This is their opportunity. You don't know if you're gonna get another one here.
If you can
gotta
milk the clock a little bit here, not that much, maybe by 5 minutes. We'll go into the 4th quarter up by 10 possibly. That would be a huge change in momentum from what we saw in the second half. Hand off to Shepard.
That was Fields.
Yes, it is. Fields stopped after a short game.
A little bit of jawing going on
between
Wissahickon and Upper Dublin. It looks like Shane Greenberg and
I don't know what the guy was doing. He didn't even do nothing on the play. So like, calm down there, buddy. You're losing.
Yeah, it's a big rivalry between Upper Dublin. believe that the last loss to Wissahickon was baseball.
Yeah, that was brutal walk-off, but we'll get him next year, guys. With me and you starting, Braxton, we got him.
Ryan Hadjack doesn't stand a chance against us.
Yeah.
Pass. It's a slant. Did he catch the ball?
It'll be Morris with the reception. That'll be enough for a first down.
I think that is Morris's. Is that his third reception?
I think that's his second.
He had a 15-yard gain and 2 first downs for him.
That
The one where he got
one
hit really hard on
incompletion.
the other drive. Did he drop that one?
Yeah.
I think he did.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he dropped it.
I believe Ekins 6 for 7, maybe a solid about 87 completion percentage.
He had 9.
Yeah, 2 for 9 last year
Two more
and
passes
6 for
to beat
7
that
this
right
year.
now. Can't imagine really near a pass by Upper Dublin, but you never know.
No, I mean, the run game is going to work today, and it should work the rest of the season, but you're going to need to learn to pass more. And
Toss, and he's not going anywhere.
as I was saying, CB West next year, they're a very tough team. They always are. They might have lost some guys, but a much bigger school that needs bigger players, and it's a more difficult opponent. You're going to need to rely on the passing game sometimes against teams like this.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need to rely on the passing. It's going to be a tough game, obviously. Just try not to play too sloppy, try to make a close game. Obviously, we lost last year. I believe it was 37-7, so we can't have huge expectations to win the game against CB West, but again, you never know.
Well, you never know. I wouldn't doubt and say that the Cardinals cannot beat.
I mean,
Yeah, this win would give them a lot of confidence going into
last year they were
CB
one of the
West.
best teams in the district.
Yeah.
This year, from what I've heard, they've lost a lot of players, but they should still be very good.
Crazier stuff has happened, I will say. Crazier stuff has happened.
Like
Four
Sean
receivers
Robertson,
out here. Got ace formation here.
There's the fake. Atkins steps back. He rolls out. He doesn't see anything. He's going to take it. He does not escape the defender. He's taken down after a rush of about 3 yards.
You know, Ekin, not really a huge scrambler, but he can run if he needs to. He is an athlete. He's a sport athlete.
That's good to see that. He didn't see anybody open. He didn't force it. He didn't throw it away.
Yeah.
Instead, he tucked it under and he ran.
Yeah. And he looks awfully calm out there, Ekin, I gotta say.
Definitely looks more confident, too.
He does, yeah.
Offer from Dickinson College, I believe. Out in Manchester, Pennsylvania. He steps back. Another pass. He's in trouble. He rolls out. Doesn't see anybody. No, he's going to have to throw it away. Not much he could do there. Swarm by.
Not good. This is not looking good. Blown opportunity by Upper Dublin. Didn't capitalize on Wiss's error of not making any scoring.
And while Miller is a very good kicker, he is no Justin Tucker. So he's not going to be able to kick this one. So
Yeah, this will be his second punt of the night. And I mean, Ekin, he got out of there, didn't get sacked, threw it away. Sometimes throwing it away is the best thing you can do.
There was no other option on the play, so
Yeah.
trying to make something happen at the end, but it just wasn't able to.
this punt could work out in Upper Dublin's advantage. Very
Looks like
high
it was an
kick.
offsides on Wissahickon, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, now it'll be fourth and
3, so
yeah,
what will
fourth
Upper
and
Dublin do
three.
here? Maybe go for it?
No, definitely. We have seen
I believe they're still going to punt.
They are, it does look like that.
Shepherd's averaged about, 5-6 yards a carry?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're going to have a lot of linemen on that. Bring tight ends in on that. It's definitely going to be a run.
Yeah, I would say, I don't know. I mean, you're up right now. I would just say the smart play is the first game of the year, safer play.
If it's Doug Peterson, they're going for it.
Yeah,
We got
Sirianni's
Chris Stover.
aggressive as well.
There's the punt. That's a very good
That
punt.
one,
Fair catch.
fair caught.
12-yard line.
Solid 38-yard punt there for Matt Miller.
Probably a good decision there to fair catch. That ball might have, rolled all the way to the 1 or 2 yard line potentially. Looked like a pretty good punt there for Miller.
Yeah, and our fan favorite Kasim Miller Davis back into the game.
Team didn't see many snaps last year at Mercy. Big JV president.
Yeah, he did play in a few games. He did play in the Keg game. Great guy, comedian. He's very funny. Well liked on the football team, I can tell you that. We got 2 safeties out here, 2 cornerbacks. Pound safety snap.
Nothing. Kasim gets on top of that there.
Oh, it looks like Logan Fitzmaurice is hurt. That is not a good sight. Limping off the
That
field.
looks like a cramp. He looks.
Yeah.
He should be back soon.
Yeah.
Logan loves pain.
My chemistry class.
Logan is a very tough guy. Definitely a great mindset.
Oh my God, yeah. You know, he's not like
A very good mindset.
Plans on joining the military.
he's not like big, wide, but he's so strong. He squats, I believe, 4 plates, benches, at least 300 pounds.
Man in motion, Shepard. Designs rollout. He has a man on his back. He looks, he's on the sideline, he tucks it, and he walks out of bounds. Not much of a game there. It's going to be about a 5-yard game.
This would be a pretty big stop for Upper Dublin if they could get them here too. Most likely, if they got them to punt here, an incomplete pass, they would get very good fielding position.
Stuff them back into their end zone, make them kick it if it's within the 50.
Can't imagine they're going to be running the ball here, so maybe an incomplete pass or just a short pass for Wissahickon would be good for
I
Upper
guess
Dublin.
maybe a screen pass here, a little bit of a
I was thinking that too.
And now he's about to get sacked. Kasim on his back. Tipped Upper Dublin. Nobody there. He was looking for number 11. That wouldn't have got the first down either way. Just kind of a desperate pass there.
Yeah, great defensive possession. Now they're just stuffed. Carter looks like he might have to punt it out of the end zone here, possibly. Or just about the 5-yard line.
Carter's first year playing football.
Yeah, Wiss didn't have much of a punter/kicker situation, but now they're pretty stable at the punter position.
Eric Berman returning the punt for Upper Dublin as Wissahickon's going to be punting from pretty back in their, looks like they're at their own 16-yard line.
Yeah, if Berman catches the punt and receives it, this will be the first time the ball will be in his hands. So
bobble target. Oh, he's going to run.
Justin Waugh, and he's going to take him down and fumble.
Wow.
Oh, that's his helmet that fell. That was his helmet. That was his helmet.
About the 5-yard line, so Upper Dublin.
Wow.
First and goal. Wow.
I'm sure the coach is probably not too happy with that. I don't know, was that a low snap?
It was a low snap, but he should have handled that one.
Then again, it was a low snap on his last one. He was able to handle it.
Yeah, as a punter, your job is to catch the ball. You got to catch it as well before you kick.
At that point, when you know you muffed that, you kind of have to, if you have a man on your back like that, he wasn't getting anywhere upfield. You kind of just have to throw it away at that point. Because that was a loss of yardage instead.
Yeah, he went backwards. And now a golden opportunity for Upper Dublin.
You got three running backs in the backfield: Greenberg, O'Sullivan, and Shepard.
Hand off to Shepard.
Shepard's gonna.
He's in.
He's in.
He's on a Cardinal touchdown, and there's the Wiss defender down. That will make it a 2-possession game. That'll be Shepard's first tutty of the season.
And Miller on the kick to give the chance for Upper Dublin to take a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter.
And I can hear crickets in the Wiss student section right now. It's just that quiet.
Not that large of a student section for the first game.
Yeah.
It seems very similar to Upper Dublin student section.
Very poor show out by the Wissahickon Trojans.
As always.
Are we surprised?
No.
No, we're not surprised. Upper Dublin up 24-14. We'll be right back. Kickoff here for Upper Dublin. Matthew Miller getting ready to kick this ball away to the Wissahickon Trojans. 24-14 Upper Dublin leads here in the third quarter with 36 seconds left.
Yeah, last year Upper Dublin.
Here's the punt.
Upper Dublin winning by a deficit of 9. Punt taken at the 1-yard line, taken out. He's going to find nothing as he's taken down at the 27-yard line. 31.1 seconds left in this quarter. Wissahickon to get something done.
And I'd just like to say, I just saw 2 Wiss players dabbing each other up. Number 1 is getting a little scuffle with number 80. I don't know what they're doing, buddy. Look at the scoreboard. You're down right now. There's more important things to worry about.
That's what happened last year.
Definitely. I mean, it's really hard when you're playing a rival to not put your emotions aside. They come out, but if you can put those aside, you have a way better chance at winning.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Braxton.
Yeah.
So Pounds, he has a man to his right, 3 receivers on the top, one on the bottom.
I see Sampson is hurt on the sideline too.
Back to throw. He goes deep.
Oh, he wasn't
Wasn't paying
looking.
attention.
Number 13.
And they
He
just
wasn't
called.
paying attention, but
Number 13 on Wissahickon, that's Westcott. He's had a lot of great plays today.
he was open too. He had him.
I don't think that ball was.
Yeah, I don't
intended
think-
for
it was-
Westcott
yeah.
was on a deeper route. When the other receiver was under him, it was overthrown to him.
Yeah, I mean, I think Upper Dublin's lucky there. They caught a nice little break. I mean, if Westcott happened to turn his head, you know, it was intended for him, he could have caught that.
I really tried. They're both 35.
Second and 10, back at the 25-yard line. Man in motion, that's number 25. Steps back, takes the screen, steps back again.
Oh, almost an interception for Kasim. Oh.
Wow. What an event that would have been.
I think this place would have gone down.
I think that would have been the greatest moment in Upper Dublin history if Kasim
cares
really
about
saved
winning the
Miller
district
Davis
championship?
interception. Oh
Yeah.
my.
Yeah, Upper Dublin, I believe, only had 1 or 2 interceptions last year in the entire year.
This will be huge for Upper Dublin to get another stop on the Wissahickon Trojans offense, who's not come out firing on offense, clearly.
Yeah, clearly-
Hasn't scored a point yet.
I guess the pep talk wasn't good
Here comes
enough.
the blitz. That pass complete. And that's the first down. Completed to Westcott. He's been great all night, and he continues to be great.
He's basically keeping them in the game right now. I'd say the Pounds,
Westcott he's pretty much got almost all the receptions. He has 2 of the touchdowns as well.
That one he finds room and he powers through to the tackles for the first down.
See if Wissahickon will take this. Doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going to try and get another play here.
Snap, there's the run yet again. He's taken down. before he
Beautiful
can do
stop.
anything.
That'll be Phil Roll.
The chains had not even moved by the time he had started going.
Nice little stop there by Phil Roll. We're going into the 4th quarter. Upper Dublin, a 10-point lead here. We'll be back.
We will be
for
right
some
back.
4th quarter action. All right, back here, start of the 4th quarter. Wiss has the ball at the Upper Dublin 49-yard line, 2nd and 9 here. 2 receivers on the left, 2 in the backfield, 1 on the right. Man in motion, that is Shepard. Handoff to Shepard, and he'll be stopped after a gain of just a couple.
You know, Shepard and Westcott have been a key reason that they at least have 2 touchdowns tonight.
Yes. They have led the Wiss offense.
You know, very similar to what we've seen tonight. We've seen kind of Shepard and we've seen both running backs kind of take over for Upper Dublin.
Yeah.
Just like we've seen.
I mean, I'm not surprised. First game there, this is high school ball. Most teams are pretty much a run-first offense. Pounds, got 3 on the right, trips right, Pounds, see the snap, he's looking deep, over the middle, and that
Over
is
his head.
far.
Another stop
You know, Shepard also
for Upper Dublin.
Shepard also getting a lot of targets here.
Yeah, that was probably a pass here, probably looking for a touchdown there. 3rd and 8, definitely expecting to see another pass here.
Yeah, kind of the Upper Dublin in zone coverage there, kind of cut across the middle. was able to find the weakness in that.
Yeah.
Looks like Wissahickons going to go for it on 4th and 9.
Well, I mean, you have to at this point.
Yeah.
You're down by.
I mean,
you're down by 2
there's
scores.
11 minutes left. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're down by 2 scores. Upper Dublin's
Pounds
run game
did
has been
punt
very
the
good.
ball. Remember that Pounds has
Yeah, it
punted once.
doesn't look like maybe
Man
It
in
doesn't look like it's
motion.
going to be a punt here. It looks like it's an actual play.
Pounds takes a snap. A little bit of pressure. He's scrambling out, and he will have the first down easily. As there is Berman with the tackle. Much needed first down there for Wiss and Pounds.
See, there's the thing. You need to go for it there because Upper Dublin's run game has been very good all night. And you can just milk the clock that way. They're not throwing in the air that much. That means less incompletions, less clock stoppages.
And
Man to the left, he hands it off. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. He's taken back, actually. So more good defense from Upper Dublin.
yeah, we had O'Sullivan, Greenberg, and Sanders all over that. 2nd and 10 here for Wiss.
2nd and 11. He lost
11,
11.
yes. Thank you, Ben, for correcting me. I appreciate it.
No problem. No,
3
anytime, buddy.
receivers on the bottom of the screen, 1 on the top. Pounds has a man behind him.
Trips right here for
From
Wiss.
the shotgun, man to his right now. He takes the snap, he steps back, gets a pass, has to get it
screen.
off quick. Very nice play there by Pounds.
Looks like it was a
Under a
fumble.
lot of pressure.
Is there a fumble or was
There's
he
a
down?
flag on it as well. Might be a possible holding call there. Or legal formation call, possibly.
You know, I don't think it would be holding there. I saw almost all
Might
of,
be.
all of Upper Dublin's players were able to get through.
Shout out Josh Boyd. There was a late hit, possibly.
And Sampson coming back. He was on the bench, maybe
Might
a
be
little
it
cramped
also
up.
could be a hold. It's back in the backfield, so it might be a hold on Wissahickon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it
that's-
might be a hold on
That's not,
Wiss.
we saw the blitz there, and they all got through. Nobody was really stuffed up.
I don't know.
So-
Someone might have held them. Yeah, it looks like it's a.
That's a rough.
On
That's
Wissahickon.
10 yards back.
Yeah, it's a hold on Wissahickon.
That's a big play here. That stuffs them back almost where they started.
2nd down and 22.
21.
They just hit 22 on the scoreboard.
Well, I mean, these announcers have not been great.
No, they have not. They've been fumbling over their words the entire game.
I think we need to switch up. Maybe we should be the main
I
announcers
think it's
over here.
Yeah.
Pounds, man to his right. Two receivers on the top, man in motion. Pounds steps back, short pass. Number 60, he has room. Shepard takes him down. And there's the flag, it's a horse collar.
Yeah. Can't do that. The way to tackle.
Kind of stuck his hand out, grabbed him by the collar, and just ripped him
Yeah.
down.
Gotta be able to do the form tackle. Can't do that. That's a rare call there. The horse
bad
collar.
penalty for Upper Dublin is now Wissahickon is going to have a
Automatic
fresh
first
set of
down.
downs here.
It's like enough for so they'll probably play like 2 games, 3 games. Last year we played
Or it might be a face mask, I believe, or face mask.
I mean, he grabbed him behind it, so I don't know if that's a face.
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe he grabbed the side of the helmet, possibly. Couldn't tell from this angle. It was right on the west sideline.
So take a look.
Yeah. Exactly 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter. We're 2 minutes through here.
This would be big for Wissahickon, obviously. If they score a touchdown, they're right back in this game.
Yes, they are, Ben. That'll make it a 1-possession game, won't it, Ben?
That would make it a very interesting game here, man.
Sampson behind Pounds, 3 on the left. Pounds handed off to Sampson. Haven't seen much of him tonight.
Whoa.
Solid little carry there of about 6 yards. That'll be sophomore class here, Sampson.
So just to note back on that Shepard penalty, he did not get the face mask. He actually grabbed him kind of right where the collar meets the shoulder pad.
Yeah. And no huddle there. Pounds takes the snap.
Oh,
Hands it off to Sampson. Upper Dublin defenders are all over him. And you see a couple of
there's a
fans
flag.
in the
There
section
is
wanting a penalty.
There's a flag on the play.
Wissahickon fans right here,
Yeah.
they're very noisy right now.
Yeah, I believe that is Sampson's family. They're all wearing the number 32 shirts. That's wearing the 32.
Yeah, they have the Samson on the back. That's pretty cool. Getting custom jerseys.
That is.
You should get Eric Berman custom jerseys. Wear them up here.
Oh my God. Wait, aren't you getting us broadcasting shirts? I'm gonna wear them all over. Yes.
Let's just get this out of the way. Upper Dublin.
Did they take the flag away or something?
Yeah, I guess.
If you attend
Or maybe it's a flag on the defense. Yeah, it was
Yeah, it
a
looked
hit
like
to
there was
the
a
head,
late
possibly.
hit. Helmet-to-helmet contact there
Yeah.
on Upper Dublin. So now it's 1st and goal. I think Wissahickons at the 2-yard line, it looks like. Yeah.
One running back to left of Pounds, one on each side, and Pounds looking, finds Westcott, and that is going to be an easy touchdown. That is his 3rd of the night. Westcott gets whisked right back into this game. A little bit of blown coverage there. A nice, clever play by the Trojans.
kind of had to do a couple head flips there.
Yeah.
One way didn't see it, but the other way didn't see it. Finally looked back. He had it right there.
Yeah.
So a one-score game now. This would put Wissahickon down by only a field goal. We saw this earlier. Very odd formation.
Couldn't tell you why they do that. Maybe one time a season they actually end up doing a trick play.
It's 2 times this game. Like, what's the point of that? You're going to have to come out.
Yeah.
Nice kick.
There was an offside, but that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. It's going to be a 3-point game here, and we have now a good football game, right, Noah?
Yeah, I mean, Ben, let's say Wiss stops Upper Dublin on the next person. How much of
Wiss,
momentum shift is that?
that's pretty much the entire momentum shifter right there to Wissahickon, and they're going to be feeling great going back in the offensive possession, having a good chance. But you got to, at least if you're going to not score here for Upper Dublin, which hopefully they do score, you got to chew clock and you got to get a few first downs here.
Yeah.
The ideal situation for Upper Dublin here, get the clock down below about 4 or 5 minutes.
I would say 3 minutes maybe.
Yeah, but that's going to be difficult to do because
I don't know how many timeouts Wissahickon has left.
because if you're keeping it on the ground, chances are that you're just going to get. I mean, with Shepherd and with Fields, you're getting a lot of good runs. So, they're going to go for it.
Looks like Wiss is going to go for it.
Why are you taking back the points? Wait, what are they doing? No, they're going to kick it.
They're kicking it again.
Why would they kick it
Is this going
again?
to be a fake?
I don't understand this. Maybe
This
they're
is the
just trying
dumbest play
to...
call. All right, there's a good chance this is a fake. If it isn't, I'm confused.
Wait, what's the point of this? Didn't he make it?
It didn't.
He did.
Yeah,
and
I'm
it was
not
an
tripping.
offsides
If he
on Upper Dublin.
Imagine if he misses.
did he?
No, he got
made
it.
it.
That
I don't know what that was about, but regardless, still 24-21. Upper Dublin still with the lead. They got to do some things here on offense and be productive, though.
I don't get that. That was just really dumb.
Yeah, I mean, Ben, I expect it to be... I expect them to run the ball a lot here on this drive.
Yeah, I do expect. I would expect on every single first down they have, they're going to run the ball twice, and then if they have to, they'll pass on 3rd. But I would expect even maybe a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, maybe. They're still going to run the ball.
If we do see a pass, I'm not expecting what we saw a few times. Pass up the middle to a Sullivan or Morris. I'm going to expect maybe a little shovel pass,
Yeah, you've
maybe
seen
a little screen
slants,
pass, something that won't draw them out of bounds, something that won't be dropped, just so the clock keeps running.
You won't see a lot of long passes in Upper offense, but there's nothing wrong with that because the offense is looking very effective tonight. The quarterback and the running back and the receivers, they're all doing their job tonight.
Kim with the kickoff. That's short. A sort of onside kick.
I don't know why they would.
He shouldn't have even touched that.
They didn't touch it.
If he didn't touch that, then that would have gone out of bounds.
I don't know why they would.
They would have gotten a few yards out of that. I mean, a few yards definitely does matter. That was number
looks like
two,
number
Gavin
two.
Lappa.
Yeah. If he didn't touch, I mean, it's hard to decide when you're in the situation. Maybe he thought he was able to take it out. But
I mean, how many more yards would they have gotten if he let it drop?
15?
Like, yeah.
They would have been. When I
They
kick
would have
off,
gained like 10 yards, I think.
what is it?
Nah, it would have been 2 yards.
No, it doesn't go to the 40 at that point. I don't think so. Because in I'm sorry it's a video game, but in Madden, when you have an onside kick and it goes out of bounds, you go up to the opponent's 40-yard line.
Yeah.
So
They would have gained significant yardage there.
Shepherd behind Ekin. Ekin will hand it off to Shepherd. And Shepherd cuts through and gets a decent amount of yards. Be about a 7-yard gain for Shepherd up to the 45-yard line.
Bit of a scuffle.
Looks like there's some
down
John. That's Logan Fitzmaurice and another Wissahickon player.
Yeah.
The crowd seemingly thinning out a tiny bit here. People starting to get home. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Very good football game, though. I don't know why they would be leaving.
I mean, we saw that last year for whatever reason. A lot of fans left in after the first half.
Well, it was very cold.
I mean, you still got to see Sean Roberts score 7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
True.
There was a decent amount of people who stayed, though, I thought.
Ekin, he has a man on top of the screen, the man on the bottom of the screen. The running back behind him. That's handed off to Shepherd. Shepherd has a hole. He's almost tackled. He's taken down at the 20-yard line. a 40-yard gain or a 30-yard gain.
And that is the biggest run for Shepherd of the game.
We have an injury timeout for Wissahickon.
That's number 5 on Wissahickon.
Who's 5?
That is Amari Nash.
Nash is hurt. We'll be right back. Back from injury break.
Good for
like
Nash to get up, right? Ben, you never want to
off.
see someone be that hurt, even
Never,
if they're
no
on the
matter how
opposing
much you
team.
hate him, or strongly dislike him, you never want to see an injury. But
Sportsmanship is definitely important.
that's right. Sportsmanship is a huge part of the game. You got to have good sportsmanship.
No,
so
we
hopefully he's okay and he
saw
comes back
we
soon.
saw a case of that in college last year. You know, it's a bit of a different situation. Travis Hunter receives the ball late hit after that.
Yeah.
You know, everybody was all well. They made a YouTube video on it. Sportsmanship, above all, is the biggest thing between rivalries.
And I would just say I'm very glad Ron Shepherd was not injured
We got
tonight.
lucky. He's got, that one hit where somebody went low and he kind of flipped over them.
Yeah, no.
Same with Dave Morris on that one big hit.
Yeah, it's definitely the key factor tonight. It's been the backfield.
Shepherd to his left. He has Raffle on the bottom of the screen. Here's the handoff to Shepherd. Shepherd takes it outside. He has a hole. He has 2 and he stops. Shepherd great at the first down marker.
You know, I gotta give credit. I mean, we're talking about a lot about the running backs, but a big part of running back being good, or certainly some part, is the offensive line. I mean, it's been great tonight. It hasn't been sacked once. Hasn't really been pressured that many times.
I don't
right,
think either team's over the sack.
I don't believe.
So the offensive lines for both teams have been very good.
Now, Noah, you would know this more than I would. Did we lose any offensive linemen?
Yes.
We lost Martin Campbell, who's at. Well, no, he's a fullback.
Well, he's at Eastern.
Seth Johnson is at Del Val.
We didn't lose many.
And no,
many
offensive line is still very
We
stable.
still got Evan Sanders, Christian Hovland, Logan Fitzmiller, Philip Earl. Most of them are all league guys.
Yeah, we just lost Seth
Christian
Johnson.
Holland. There was a question if he was not going to come back this year.
Shepard finds a hole.
Oh, breaks the tackle. Oh, flag.
Might be,
Most
it looks
likely
like it's
holding.
on the line. It looks like it's going to be a hold. This might be coming back.
See, that's just
Why
the
did
things you can't do. That flag was thrown after the play. Like, after Shepard was already past.
It is a hold on the offense.
Well, you hear the Upper Dublin student section booing here. A nice break there.
You just can't do that. That flag was thrown after the play had occurred. Obviously, Shepard was kind of already through the hole when that happened. There was no need to try and block that much for it to be a hold.
Not good, but, you know, hopefully Upper Dublin, I wouldn't be I would be pretty shocked if they throw a pass here also on second and 12. I feel like they will run the ball with how Ron has ran the ball this
That
possession.
seems like a complete negative there, but if you think about it, he scored on that. That's great. We're still just under 7.5 minutes. We have not chewed a lot of clock.
This is going to be
With this, we have a chance to
Fields,
chew a
a
lot
pitch
more.
to Fields. Fields breaks through a couple of Wiss defenders and gets all the way up to the 10-yard line. Solid run by Fields.
Looks like that is a first down
and
Cardinals.
more.
Wow.
Jordan
Boy, the duo
Fields.
of the running back, Jordan Fields and Ron Shepard, really leading Upper Dublin to victory right now.
We'll have a couple. We're bringing in a couple of tight ends here, so I could see a run here. We got number 12, Ben Shervin, and number 85, Benji Ravitz, along with Greenberg, our fullback, and along with Bono Sullivan, another fullback. We're definitely going to try to pound it to Ron Shepard here.
Being very loud. Fight.
I'm sure he's going to stop cheering after this.
Shepard, he has
Humble.
He has 2. Is he in?
They're humble.
He's
He's
Touchdown,
He's in.
Shepard. Upper Dublin back up by 9. Miller with a chance to make it.
I can't hear that guy anymore. I can't hear him.
Crickets.
Crickets from the West side, and we're up.
There we go, defense.
Is that his third of the game?
That's Shepard's second.
Upper Dublin student section bouncing around now. Very excited after that play.
We're the only one on these bleachers happy right now, aren't we?
Oh, man.
I've seen a few Upper Dublin fans on this side.
Here's Matthew Miller going on for the extra point. The snap is solid. Miller, easy, right down the play behind.
So that is a humongous offensive possession for Upper Dublin. Absolutely silence over here on the Wissahickon Trojan.
I can't hear anyone.
3 minutes of
Not
clock.
a peep out of one person right now.
Now that's a great drive. Me and you said we want at least like 4 minutes of clock chewed off. Only 3 minutes of clock chewed off. So we can't completely count Wissahickon out now. They still have 6.5 minutes. That could be 2 drives, 2.5 drives.
Woo! You guys are winning.
Ben, I like the chirp. It's okay.
Miller back
We're a
on-
PG stream here anyways.
We're fans at heart.
Yeah.
We try to stay neutral. Can't always happen.
We're fans of football, not a specific team, just football.
Now you know, there is always the possibility that there's a muff ball. I mean, an ideal Wissahickon situation here. They return it, they get the touchdown here. If not, they can go for the field goal, and then recover an Upper Dublin fumble. What I'm interested to see is how much clock they can chew off here, or they can save here, because that will decide if they decide to give it to Upper Dublin on an actual kick or go for the onside kick.
I mean, I don't know. If this is the NFL, this is like pretty much anyone's game, but high school it's different. It's definitely a slower paced game. Can't get the ball down the field as quickly. So we'll see here.
That's fielded a bit shorter than his other kicks tonight. He's taking it out. He has a
Oh no.
Miller,
That is a flag.
so that's going to be good.
And Miller takes him down.
That is most likely going to be good on Upper Dublin's behalf, and illegal block in the back.
It's coming back.
That's going to send it way back to
They did send it way
the
back.
20-yard line. So that happened earlier with Upper Dublin, almost that exact same play.
Yeah, despite the penalty, you saw Miller take him down here, giving a little bit of
Miller's
Pat
a big guy.
McAfee vibes.
Miller has a football build.
Yeah.
He's not a small guy. He's not skinny. He lifts.
He's always
Coming
told me
back.
he could be more than just a
He's
kicker.
a lacrosse player. He definitely lifts for lacrosse. He's a defensive guy.
Yeah, but they're going to go all the way
Wissahickon
back.
and Upper Dublin having 2 big penalties on special teams, 2
That
penalties on
stinks,
the
doesn't it,
receiving team.
really?
That is
I feel
awful
so
for
bad.
both teams.
I feel
I
bad.
feel so horrible.
So sad.
Kicker's name is Ryan Kim, correct?
Yes.
He plays baseball.
He's a junior.
Upper, oh,
He plays
Wiss,
for-
wow,
he plays
all
for
the way
Thoroughbred.
back to the
Yeah, I know.
13 and a half, 14-yard line here.
What?
And they're going to have to get down the field quickly, Ben. They have a long way to go.
And they only have 6 minutes and 19 seconds, so
I don't know how
really
many
just
timeouts they got. It
doesn't show on the scoreboard.
There'll be Pounds and Sampson here in the backfield.
Most likely no runs here from Wissahickon.
He's a junior.
Here's Pounds, takes snap, scrambles out, finds Shepard. Berman, nice tackle there by Eric Berman.
On the screen pass, they're only about 3 or 4 yards, and the clock continues to run. I believe Upper Dublin with 2 timeouts. Does Wissahickon still have all 3?
I don't know.
I am not
I
sure.
apologize. Don't know. I wish the scoreboard showed it.
So Pounds, he's ready to go 2nd and 4, a bit more than I thought. Number 13, Aiden Westcott, he's been a key player all
Nick,
game.
Rabbit all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. I can't hear anyone on this sideline except us. Wow, what a game changer.
That is going to push the game away, most likely.
Wow, I don't think anyone saw that coming.
Yeah, Rabbits,
And then people are getting the lead.
You know what? Rabbits, he didn't.
Nah. Hey.
So, you know, Rabbits didn't really press up there. He kind of waited his turn.
He's gonna put it under the Trojans.
Waited for Pounds to kind of see his man open, then ran up. He was just able to get right in there and take the ball.
Wait, why are people leaving?
Wait, why are some Wissahickon people leaving? I'm confused.
Miller for the extra
kickoff.
point.
Wow, nearly blocked there. That's a high kickoff. That's good. Upper Dublin up by 3 scores now. So 3 possessions will tie the game up for Wissahickon. Or 3 possessions, yes.
You know, Rabbits last year, a little shout out to him. He showed up to Summer late. I believe he was at camp and had a great scrimmage last year and eventually got the start. Might have been one of the top sack leaders on this team. Definitely one of the most underrated players on this team. His dad played college ball as well.
Now the sack leader on this team was Shine.
Yeah, Rabbits was one of the top, I'd say.
6 sacks. Justin Wall had 5. Martin Campbell with 4. You know, Shine was really an all-around guy.
Yeah.
Miller getting ready for the kickoff.
Ben, if I played another year of football, do you think you could have seen me run down the field on kickoff? Do you think I would have been there?
Yeah. I probably would have seen you on the field a lot, Noah.
Why'd you quit? There's a little squib kick there by Miller. Behind him. That's nice. Here's
Wissahickon just falling apart.
Shepard.
Never
Brings
mind.
through a couple of defenders. And there's a nice tackle here. Brings them down. That'll be Kevin Williams on the tackle there. Nice return there. Up to about the 39-yard line. I was number 39 last year.
That was Shepard on that.
Kevin Williams took him down.
Wait, the Kevin Williams record?
Yeah.
So that's Wissahickon up with better field position than they would have originally got. You know, they got the unlucky bounce, had to take it out, made the best out of it. So Pounds, he sets up. 3 men on the bottom of the screen, trips right. 1 man on the top. He has 1 man left to him. Pounds looking over to the sideline. He steps back, he's in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Takes it, rolls out, screen pass to number 2, that's Johnson. Finds the block, and he gets the first down.
Oh, there might be possibly a little late tackle there.
No flag.
Jacob Reeve forced him out of bounds on that one.
Jacob Reeve, a junior, also a member of the broadcast.
Yes. Yeah, definitely this broadcasting club is in great hands right now.
And that
A
brings
lot of
up
athletes in the broadcast.
brings up a great time to say if you go to Upper Dublin High School or are an incoming freshman, don't be afraid. Stop by at the club fair. We'd love to have you. Pound scrambling out, has a nice pass, caught for a first down in the middle of the field. He had 2 men kind of surrounding him. He was just able to get it off.
Yeah, nice little throw off the ground.
They didn't even start the clock. They just started the clock now.
Election. So Pounds, once again, having a great drive so far. He steps back, 2 men on the bottom, 2 men on the top. He has 1 man to his left. The man to his left, that is number 12.
Oh, roll almost got to him. Oh,
Interception.
No.
Nice coverage there by Morris. That was Morris and Reef. There on the coverage.
Target was Shepard. Shepard has been
Shepard
the
seems a
highlight
little
of this
shaken
team
up.
all night. Not much to say in this 4th quarter for Wissahickon, though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm honestly kind of shocked at what I'm seeing right now. I'm not a Dublin fan, but I didn't expect Upper Dublin to win by this much. What do you think?
I
Ted?
was expecting it to be a very close game. I was expecting Upper Dublin to win this game.
Yeah,
I thought
me
it was
too.
going to be a very close game, though. And, you know, at this point in the game, I thought it was going to be a very, it was going to be a nail biter.
Yeah.
And, also kind of like a book not finished kind of game for Wissahickon. Had a great first 3 quarters and then fell apart.
Oh, no!
Nearly intercepted right out of the hands, but it brings up 3rd and 10.
Was that Raditz again?
That was Greenberg, definitely mad himself, but that's all right.
Looked like he was a little shocked. He saw the ball coming his way.
Yeah.
It's hard as a linebacker or a lineman in there. You're just trying to kind of get through.
And then you see a ball coming your way.
Yeah, and you see a ball, you're like, oh,
you're just shocked.
No.
So you hesitate for a second.
I just want to give one specific person a shout out, Scott Montgomery. He wanted me to shout him out. 2 touchdowns against Wissahickon in 2022, but he's hurt. So
Scott
that's why
Montgomery
he's not
owns Wissahickon, but
back.
A lot of pressure, big hit.
Wow, incomplete. Just a split second longer, that would have been a late hit on Nolan Pounds.
That's the first time I think Pounds might have been hit this game.
Yeah, now looks like a 4th and 10 here for Wissahickon. Obviously, this will put the game away for sure if they do not get this.
As good as this Upper Dublin defensive line is,
they had to put Noah in there if they get this stop.
I think I didn't even get in last year versus
2 receivers on top, 2 receivers on bottom. He steps back.
Oh, O'Sullivan.
Nearly caught, bounces.
That is going to wrap it up.
And you see up on the sideline, they're celebrating. The players very happy right now. We're all happy.
And tune in, stay after the game. We can't promise anything, but we're going to try to secure a post-game interview with some of the players.
Possibly, maybe we could try Eric Berman, possibly Jacob Reef. And I hear our student section singing, nah, 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 hey, hey, goodbye.
The Wissahickon cheerleaders still going at it. I don't think they see the scoreboard. They're looking at us, not over there.
Appreciate the shout out tonight by our student section. It's actually fairly well considering it's still
poor show out by Wissahickon Trojans fans. I would say tonight.
It's difficult. It's the first. It's still
well,
summer.
I mean, it is their home stadium. It is their home stadium, and it's a rivalry match. So, if I were a Wissahickon Trojan fan, I'd be disappointed in their show out.
Yeah, I thought this was the best chance, but we're going to win by a bigger deficit than
a way bigger deficit than I would predict anyone.
Yeah.
This gives another good.
There was talk of Upper Dublin losing this game potentially, and here's a blowout of Wissahickon.
If you are interested in joining the broadcasting club, once again, please stop by during the club fair. You don't even have to talk. We'd love to have you talk on air. If not, we have technical positions. We have camera. We have computer editing. We have social media creation. We have sports writing now. My friend Ben Wilkins here will be the president of the sports writing edition of the club.
Yeah, our president is very smart. He has a 4.6 GPA, 32 on his ACT. Smart man, very good with technology.
Noah also very good in school. Did not forget his calculator on the SAT. He's very good.
All right, so they keep telling me to shout out Scott Montgomery. He's mainly a JV player. He's hurt right now. That's why he's not here. 2 touchdown game.
When they put him on the varsity field against the Trojans, he scores 2 touchdowns. He's like a Boston Scott against the Giants.
Yeah.
Scott Montgomery, Wissahickon. Scott Montgomery was here right now. Upper Dublin would be up, I would say.
Another touchdown.
Another touchdown at least.
Ben, do you have any NFL comparisons for Ron Shepard or Ron Shepard?
Maybe like a Derrick Henry for Ron Shepard.
Kind of reminds me of, in a sense, kind of like Boston Scott.
Who?
Boston Scott.
Oh yeah, Ron Shepard.
Kind of the same build too.
Yeah.
I would say Ron's more of a Derrick Henry. He can power through some guys, but he's also very quick.
He's not quite as big. I feel like size comparison.
Size
Shepard.
And there goes Ron Shepard again, just owning the Trojans tonight.
Kind of like another Eagles comparison with Garrett Blunt.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Blunt
and
wasn't
anything
as fast,
for Fields?
Though.
Fields,
he could break some tackles.
He could power through. It's kind of like in the Eagles Super Bowl run. It was like kind of. I guess he takes the role of Blunt, how he kind of powers through, and then Fields takes the role of Ajayi, as he was kind of more shifty.
Yeah. Scott Montgomery just gives me Christian McCaffrey vibes.
He does. He's quick. He's athletic. He can do it all.
Noah Gibbs also
we need a Fields comparison, guys. Like a small, like Jahmyr Gibbs is quick. He's small. He's very quick.
I'd say Jordan Fields. I don't know.
Personally, Noah Gibbs last year gave me a Puka Nakua.
Oh yeah. Yep. There's a couple yards, a few yards there. It'll be Shepard. Hopefully he's not hurt, maybe cramped up and is late in the game.
Looks like he is injured.
Hopefully it's just a cramp.
So we're going to turn away for a second. We'll stay with you, though, as we look away. We'll review on this game so far. Noah, what have your highlights been for Upper Dublin today?
Honestly, everything. I'm giving a shout out to everyone. The kicking hasn't missed an extra point. Ekin, completion percentage almost perfect. Offensive line has done a great job.
Ekin? What is he? How many?
Ekin, I believe like 7 of 8, 8 of 9, maybe something like that. You know, offensive line has done a great job.
Not quite as many pass attempts as last year, but definitely more effective.
Yeah. Also, you know, tackling has been solid today for Upper Dublin. Didn't do that great offensively in the first half. Did all right. Second half, they've just been great, Ben. The defense, right? And the defense and offense just connect. I mean, you're going to win almost every game. Sorry, we started. You know, we're getting
Second down and 6 for the Cardinals.
This was an overall effort for Upper Dublin. Both sides of the ball definitely shined in this game for sure. Right, Ben? Right, Braxton?
I so agree, Noah.
Yeah,
Couldn't have said it better.
Thank you. Braxton, what do you think? Both sides of the ball shined, probably?
I mean, overall,
You Wissahickon Trojan
Ben,
fans.
let him
honestly,
talk, bro.
maybe
All
Cole.
right, sorry, Noah.
Honestly, 2 years ago, I would have gone with Cerise here. He was a great wide receiver. But he was also an all-state corner, went to Duquesne next D1. Last year, maybe Cole Brenner. I mean, you can't say that I'm all over Cole Brenner when you call Cole Brenner the best player of all time. He's a great
Call him
player.
the greatest. But he's at Westchester.
Westchester, very good school. Wissahickon is one of the better D2 schools in the country.
Yeah, but just to see who will fill in that wide receiver one gap, but I think the running back position has been filled nicely.
I think that
very nice.
I think the wide receiver one position's already been filled by Sullivan today.
I mean,
He's looked great.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've only had a couple receptions for each receiver, but that 1-2 punch in the backfield is definitely a key part of this Upper Dublin offense, and it will be for the rest of the season.
Let's go, team!
I would say first down would make everyone leave. I don't know why they're still screaming. And
Wissahickon.
Bennett, almost a first down. Looks like
it's going to be a first down for Upper Dublin at home.
See a couple people getting up. Oh, Ben, you called it.
Told you. You see people starting to get up out of their seats now from the Wissahickon side. Shocker. And once again, Upper Dublin just owning Wissahickon in football. This is going to be extending it to a 16-year winning streak for Upper Dublin.
That was 2012. We were in kindergarten.
No, we were in kindergarten. Were we in the same class? I don't think we were.
I don't think we were.
I don't think we were.
I mean, Thomas Fitz.
Who'd you have, Noah? Miss Joyce?
Yeah,
Miss
Miss Joyce.
I had Miss Welsh.
Yeah, we got to give credit where credit's due to West. They're definitely a much better team than they were 4 years ago.
Just
they're going to keep getting better.
What was it? Third grade, we were all on the same tribal baseball team.
Yes, we
were. A long time ago.
Me, I just led that team to glory.
You know who was also on that team? Ramel Brooks.
Ramel was on that team.
Mel Brooks, a former Wissahickon Trojan now.
Yeah, Shepard with the 5-yard carry.
David Morris also on that team.
David Morris as well.
A lot of guys.
This will be second and it's not 10. Scoreboard's wrong. Second and I believe 6. Second, 6.
Nolan Pound's also a former baseball player. Quit a few years ago. Played his freshman year.
I say around like a 2nd and 5 here.
Second and 4.
Also, another highlight of the day I would like to say is the tackle by our kicker, Matthew Miller. That got the silent little hype.
He won't stop talking about that for like 2 weeks.
That's fine though. I mean, he tackled.
He tackled in mattering, but it's good to see that our kicker can and will tackle a returner if need be.
No, he is what's your record against him in NCAA?
I think I'm probably like 2 and 3 maybe. But next week we'll be at our home field, Cardinal Stadium against CB West. I think
it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah,
obviously they're going to have a lot of motivation after killing the Wissahickon Trojans. And Upper Dublin is just going to take a knee right here.
Yeah, it'll be us 3 on the call.
Upper Dublin.
Kneel for Ekin.
Going to win this one.
As soon as this ends,
and everyone's getting onto the field, and that'll be it. 30 seconds left, but
we will try to secure an interview. We will be back with you in just a few minutes.
Game is over.
All right, I'm joined here by Shane Greenberg. Shane Jr. had a great game today. What were you thinking on that first drive when you had that catch, first play, kind of coming out, didn't have many targets last year?
A lot of emotions going into it, but I knew I could get me the ball, and I knew that we had some great blockers, and I could get to the ball really well. So,
yeah. Now, you also had a few targets. Not many passing plays. We're kind of a running team, but you did have a few targets. Do you think you're going to have a lot more as the season goes on?
Yeah, definitely. Just our O-line, some beasts. They can really block. They can just do everything, and we count on them so much. So.
All right, thank you. Great game.
Yep, thank you.
All right, so now joined by Jacob Reef. Jacob, member of the Broadcasting Club, first-year starter, I believe. Kind of taking on a big role as the starting safety. How's that feel?
It feels great. I love just being out on the field, being surrounded with the boys.
Oh my God, I was screaming your name.
Big Twitter. It feels great. I mean, talk about your first
Kids, you should be on the field.
It was definitely very nerve-wracking, but after the first round, I just felt comfortable within the defense. Having Coach Wall on the sideline and my boys around me.
Yeah, Uno.
That defense was so effective in the second half. 7 points given up. Yeah, Broadcasting Club, good stuff. Yeah, all members of the broadcast.
Oh my God, he's a long snapper.
Shout out.
All right, let's go. Here, Matt.
Come on, what are
Jordan.
Let me get in this one. No, you can sit. So Matt.
we not interviewed Jordan.
You got him. So obviously, kicker. Not many people expect kickers to make big plays. You had to tackle.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little nervous seeing the guy come down the field, but I knew we practiced a lot, so I knew got the legs in the roll. So.
Big kick. You didn't see any field goals this year. You saw, or today at least. You saw a good amount last time. What do you think your range is?
I think this year, last year I hit 53 in practice reps, so I have to think if we get anywhere from 45 to 50 in or so, we'll definitely
Go to practice on Monday and wreck shit. I promise you, you're going to be in there.
Kassim.
Kassim, you should hear what I said about you in the broadcasting club.
I'm joined by Kevin Ekin and Kassim. I'll start with Kevin because it's to go. Kevin, starting quarterback is the second year. You looked a lot more confident out there today.
Talk to him, Five. Gotta chill. I was way more confident. Everything just flowed way more easy. Everything was just open. Like we had wide receivers getting off the ball.
No, you're not done. You're not done.
Oh. Let's get live. I'm not interviewing him, but let's get live movement. That's just. Why are you interviewing me?
Because I want to.
Yeah. We also, I believe, right around the same ballpark as passes. Last year was this game. You only had 2 completions compared to like 6 or 7. How do you think your passing attempts per game is going to increase throughout the season?
Starting we have 2 running backs, so I think a gas is just gonna feel the train. But now we have injury, more experience. Our wide receivers are way more experienced, and now we have passing attack, so it's great.
All right, great game. Thank you. All right, Kassim, first thing I gotta say, we gotta keep it PG.
I got you.
Yes, we gotta keep it PG.
I got you.
I got a question for Kassim.
What is the question?
Kassim,
I gotta get back to
coming back from an underdog who didn't start last year to getting a lot of playing time in the field, what do you think you improved over the offseason?
Everything, It's all about hard work, getting in the weight room.
You've been in there.
Feel me? I've been in the weight room. That's really it. Just work hard, be in the weight room.
Work hard, get there?
Yeah, just don't quit. You'll be good.
You had a great game. Can't wait to see you for the rest of the season.
Played well tonight. So glad to see you out there, huh?
Tune in this Thursday for the CBS game.
You almost said that pick.
Bro, I said if he caught that, we'd never hear.